Smash Ultimate? More like, that's old, innit? Take a seat, Grandpa, and let the new kid on the block take it from here. She's got spunk, she's got attitude. She's Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. She feels no obligation to be representative of a nearly 50-year-old legacy that's shaped and evolved an entire medium. She'll put Nigel Thornberry on her roster because it's funny. Don't be scared away by this video's manic energy, folks. Embrace it. Neptune knows how long the sensation will stay fresh, so let's indulge in it during this window of time where it's still fun. I present to you my top 10 most wanted characters for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, in descending order because I feel like it. Oh, number 1 now, that's the number here inside. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius was, is, and will forever be, in my eyes, one of the absolute best shows ever to air on Nickelodeon. The dialogue, gags, situations, way they move, this show is supremely funny. If I wanted to, I could make this list nothing but Jimmy Neutron characters. I could do a whole top 20 if I felt like it, and I do. So here's a really quick one. Jimmy, Carl, Sheen, Cindy, Libby, Goddard, Hugh, Judy, Miss Fowl, Sam, Principal Willoughby, Finbar Calamitous, Jet Fusion, Ultra Lord, my clothes don't match, I'm not in public, and my clothes don't match. Bumblebee Stravanovsky, Nick, Mr. Weezer, Cool Hugh as an Echo Fighter, and hi, I'm Paul.
That was just the DNA Productions logo.
Save it for someone who cares. I got a blast! Number 2. This game's already confirmed Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy, and freaking All Real Monsters representation. Surely the Angry Beavers will make an appearance as well, yeah? I'm operating under the assumption they do, not that it matters because this game doesn't operate under Smash logic for roster building, it seems. Regardless, Norbert and Daggett's favorite movie star, Oxnard Montalvo, would be a stellar addition to the cast. Though a large part of his appeal for those in the know might be lost if the game doesn't include voice acting. So in the case that it doesn't, swap him out for Barry, because he just looks funny. Oh, baby. Number three.
As I'm sure you're aware, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is coming out, and no one's more deserving of a fighter spot than I am. Not scientifically possible!
Number 4. Jenny Wakeman, aka XJ9, is just too perfect of a fit to pass up on, right? I wouldn't even call My Life as a Teenage Robot an action cartoon, but even still, Jenny's design and abilities would fit perfectly in any fighting game, Smash-like or not. If for some reason there's ever a Nickelodeon versus Capcom, she's gotta be on that roster too, I'm just saying. This is number 5. This is number 5. So, Nickelodeon is making a crossover fighter, but have yet to disclose whether or not the Fairly Odd Parents will be included. Despite being one of the network's most popular shows, eh? There can only be one logical explanation. Jimmy's not in it! And that's good! This gives me the perfect opportunity to step in and have some fair, clean fun without worrying about interference from Turner or his fairies! Numero 6! Rango was a Nickelodeon original movie, one of very few good ones to exist. Put Rango in this game and make the snake guy a stage hazard, please, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Number 7. I don't know how this theme song goes. I don't care for Tak and the Power of Juju at all. I am completely indifferent, in fact. Never played any of the games, except maybe the first one at a McDonald's Play Place, and never watched the show. But he was such a big part of the Nicktoons crossover games back in the day, it just wouldn't feel the same without him. Who's with me? Who's with me? Okay, fine, leave. See if I care. Number 8! Any Action League Now character would bump the game's enjoyability factor up to 10 no matter how good or bad it is. If it was a 10 before, it's a 20. That's what I meant mathematically. You've got the Flesh. He's super strong and super naked. Or maybe Thunder Girl. She flies like thunder. Alternatively, there's Stinky Diver, a former Navy commando with an attitude as bad as his odor. And if none of them, there's always Melt Man, with the power to melt. This show was such a gem. Look up some old episodes on YouTube if you've never seen it. Number 9, it is Doug. Wait, not that Doug. I mean Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome? The owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
That's what I just said, you pink hat wearing. Number 10. Everybody seems to believe the main cast of Rugrats won't get in the game because they're actual babies, and to beat them up would leave the game in ill standing with the ESRB. If that's the case, then let's go in the exact opposite direction. Grandpa Lou. Excuse my terrible impression.
This Smash stuff is nothing. Back in my day, just walking to the general store would give you 15 damage. Every fella in my old platoon during the war had to share 15 stocks. And we didn't have coin battles yet, because everything cost 15 cents and that was considered a lot. In fact, this video just went from being a top 10 to a top 15 because I say so. How do you like them, Apple Scout?
Oh, number 11, number 11. SpongeBob SquarePants really was a special show. There is no Nickelodeon property and probably very few cartoons in general that are as timeless and widely enjoyable. Some might think that there are already enough SpongeBob reps in the game already, with SquarePants Star and Cheeks already confirmed. But I, for one, would still love to see one of the more jaded adulty characters get in. Like Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Plankton, Mrs. Puff, just one of those characters would be great, thank you. Please and thank you, Nickelodeon employee watching this video. Why you're doing this instead of working? You're fired. You're fired! Number 12, Rocket Power Blue. Put Tito in the game. He looks funny and he'll talk about the ancient Hawaiians or something. Next! Number 13 is Doug. Wait, not that Doug. No, I meant the security guard for Mr. Meaty. All God's creatures, fresh off the grill. So come on down to Mr. Meaty's where friends meet. In all seriousness, I do actually kind of like this show. It'd be pretty cool if it was referenced in the game on some level. Still don't want Doug Funny in the game, no, little twerp. I never liked Doug. Why do people like Doug? Does anyone like Doug? You don't like Doug. I don't like Doug. Number 14. I never cared for nor watched LTgre, but he looks like he'd be fun to play as in a fighting game, so why not? Number 15, let's get this over with. Nickelodeon bought the rights to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Why didn't anyone tell me? I'm a girl reviewer on the internet. I'm a guy reviewer on the internet. Do I want Alvin or the Chipmunks in this game? No. Give me Dave Seville, you cowards. Thus concludes my list. I didn't include any licensed characters, live-action characters, or Nick Jr. characters, and very few other of the characters I listed are likely to get in at all. But why should I care? Why should you care? This game and its characters, while beloved, aren't so sanctimoniously revered as Nintendo's mascots, who, by the way, really shouldn't be in the first place. So why not enjoy the pre-launch phase of this new game, dreaming up what oddballs might get the spotlight in it, before going into the make or break phase whereby the community finds out whether or not it's competitively viable, or just fun in general. With that being said, thank you for watching, and please let me know what you think of my list and share your own list in the comments. Like, share, and or subscribe if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more like it. And follow the links in the description for more ways to support the channel. The most helpful of which being my Patreon page, where for as little as $1 a month you get behind the scenes updates and a credit at the end of my videos. Thank you again for watching. I will see you the next time I see you. My ears are literally ringing right now. Ow, ow, ow!